In the heart of a sun-drenched Texas afternoon, where the horizon stretched like an endless runway under a vast blue sky, a young woman stood before her mirror, her reflection a canvas of curves and confidence that the world had yet to fully appreciate. Katelann Johnson, with her warm smile and unyielding spirit, gazed back, not at flaws, but at the potential to redefine beauty itself. This wasn't just a moment of self-reflection. It was the spark of a revolution, one post at a time, that would inspire millions to embrace their true selves in an industry often blinded by narrow ideals. If stories like Katelann's ignite a fire in you to celebrate diverse beauty and unbreakable resilience, dive deeper into the world of empowering narratives by subscribing to Sweet Model's World, where every biography is a step toward loving the skin you're in. Born on August 4th, 1992, in the vibrant expanse of Texas, United States, Katelann Johnson's journey began like a classic American tale, rooted in the simple joys of Southern life. The Lone Star State, with its blend of rugged landscapes and bustling cities, shaped her early years. As a Leo by zodiac, she embodied the sign's fiery passion and natural charisma from the start, qualities that would later propel her into the spotlight. Growing up in a close-knit family, Katelann was surrounded by the warmth of Texas traditions, backyard barbecues, starry nights, and the rhythmic hum of country music drifting through open windows. Yet, beneath this idyllic backdrop, she harbored dreams that reached far beyond the horizon. Fashion called to her like a siren song, whispering promises of glamour and self-expression. As a child, she would flip through glossy magazines, her fingers tracing the outlines of models who seemed worlds away. But in those pages, something was missing, a reflection of bodies like hers, mid-size and curvaceous, full of life and unapologetic presence. The path wasn't always smooth. In her teenage years, Katelann faced the harsh realities of a society obsessed with perfection. School hallways echoed with whispers about body standards, and the media bombarded her with images of stick-thin figures strutting down runways. She recalls those days as a montage of doubt, like scenes from a coming-of-age film where the protagonist wrestles with inner demons. Why can't I see myself in these stories? She wondered, her heart heavy with the weight of exclusion. It was a pivotal moment, a crossroads where many might have turned away, but Katelann chose to lean in. Motivated by a deep-seated desire to challenge the status quo, she began experimenting with style in her own way, mixing thrift store finds with bold accessories, creating outfits that celebrated her 5 feet 7 inches frame and 38-inch bust. Her astrological fire sign fueled this rebellion. Leos are known for their leadership and creativity, and Katelann was no exception. She started to see her body not as a limitation, but as a superpower, a vessel for authenticity in a filtered world. As she entered her 20s, life in Texas continued to mold her. She pursued education and early jobs that kept her grounded, but the pull of fashion grew stronger. The rise of social media in the 2010s became her turning point, a digital frontier where anyone could claim their space. Instagram, with its infinite scroll of inspiration, beckoned. In 2019, at the age of 27, Katelann took the leap that would change everything. Armed with nothing but her smartphone and an unshakable belief in herself, she created her account at Katelann_J. Her first posts were simple, candid shots of everyday outfits, shared with a caption that read like a manifesto of self-love. "Embracing my curves one day at a time," she wrote, her words cutting through the noise like a spotlight piercing the darkness. Little did she know, this was the opening scene of her epic rise. The early days were a grind, reminiscent of those underdog stories where perseverance triumphs over odds. Katelann balanced a regular job with late-night content creation, her room transformed into a makeshift studio lit by ring lights and fueled by determination. She poured her soul into try-on hauls, where she showcased clothing from affordable brands, twirling in front of the camera with infectious energy. Her mid-sized figure, neither petite nor plus size in the traditional sense, resonated with women who felt unseen. Comments flooded in. "You make me feel confident in my own skin," one follower wrote. "Finally, someone who looks like me," echoed another. These messages were her fuel, turning solitary nights into a communal movement. But success didn't come without setbacks. Trolls lurked in the shadows, their harsh words like villains in a thriller, attempting to dim her light. Katelann faced body shaming and doubt, moments where she questioned if the vulnerability was worth it. Yet, each challenge became a plot twist, strengthening her resolve. She drew inspiration from icons like Ashley Graham and Iskra Lawrence, models who had paved the way for body positivity. If they can do it, she told herself, so can I. By 2021, her persistence paid off in dramatic fashion. Brands began noticing her authentic voice and engaged audience. Fashion Nova, the powerhouse of trendy apparel, reached out first. Katelann's collaboration with them was a cinematic milestone, a high-stakes deal that felt like signing her first Hollywood contract. As their brand ambassador, she modeled curve-hugging dresses and casual athleisure, her posts garnering thousands of likes and shares. The partnership was more than financial, it was validation, a beacon signaling that mid-sized bodies deserved the runway too. Soon, other giants followed. Forever 21 with its youthful vibes, Puma for sporty edge, Pretty Little Thing for glamorous nights out, White Fox for minimalist chic, Rebdolls for bold prints, Schemes for seamless comfort, Boohoo for affordable trends, Feeling Real Official for shapewear that empowered rather than constricted, Amazon Fashion for everyday essentials, Cupshe for swimwear confidence, Success Official for beachy waves, and Yummy Official for cozy layers. Each collaboration was a chapter in her story, building toward a narrative of triumph. Transitioning to full-time content creation in 2022 was her boldest move yet. At 29, as featured in Voyage Dallas magazine, she shared her journey openly. "I'm just a regular girl who decided to take a chance on herself." This leap of faith mirrored the motivational arcs of biopics, where the hero quits the safe path for the unknown. Living in Dallas, Texas, she turned her passion into a profession, creating OED, Outfit of the Day, videos that danced across screens like choreographed sequences. Her try-on hauls became viral sensations, blending humor, honesty, and style tips that motivated viewers to experiment with their wardrobes. "It's not about fitting into clothes," she'd say in her velvety Texas drawl. "It's about clothes fitting you." Her content evolved to include lifestyle blogging, beauty tutorials, and digital creations that showcased her multifaceted talents. As a UGC, user-generated content creator, she partnered with brands to produce authentic promotions, her genuine enthusiasm shining through like sunlight on a catwalk. Katelann's influence extended beyond fashion. It became a force for motivation. She championed mid-size representation, using her platform to discuss body image, mental health, and self-acceptance. In interviews and posts, she shared vulnerable stories of her own struggles, days when mirrors felt like enemies, or when societal pressures threatened to eclipse her spirit. These revelations were raw and real, inspiring followers to confront their insecurities head-on. "Your body is your story," she often proclaimed, her words a rallying cry for empowerment. Her Leo energy infused everything with optimism, turning potential defeats into lessons of growth. Fans from around the world tuned in, finding in her a role model who proved that beauty isn't a size, it's a state of mind. Her dog, Milo, often made cameo appearances, adding a touch of wholesome charm to her feeds, reminding everyone that life's joys come in all forms. As her follower count soared into the hundreds of thousands, Katelann's life transformed into a whirlwind of opportunities. Travel for brand shoots took her from Texas plains to urban jungles, each trip a new adventure in her personal epic. She graced digital campaigns that celebrated diversity, her image beaming from billboards and social ads. Yet, amid the glamour, she remained grounded, crediting her Texas roots for keeping her humble. Success isn't about the spotlight, she reflected in one heartfelt video. It's about lighting the way for others. This philosophy drove her to mentor aspiring creators, offering tips on building confidence and navigating the industry. Her story became a motivational blueprint. Start small, stay consistent, and believe fiercely. Today, at 33, Katelann Johnson stands as a beacon in the fashion world, a mid-size icon whose journey from dreamer to doer inspires endless possibilities. Her collaborations continue to flourish, with each new brand partnership affirming her impact. But beyond the accolades, it's the lives she's touched that define her legacy. Women who've stepped out in outfits they once feared, creators who've launched their own channels, all trace their courage back to her. In a world that often scripts narrow narratives, Katelann rewrote her own, turning obstacles into stepping stones with grace and grit. As the sun sets on another Texas day, imagine Katelann reflecting once more, not on what's next, but on how far she's come. Her story isn't just biography. It's a call to action for anyone who's ever felt overlooked. Embrace your curves, chase your passions, and remember, the most powerful revolutions start with a single, bold step. If this tale has moved you to see your own potential, join the community at Sweet Models World for more stories that uplift and empower, because every model has a world-changing biography waiting to be told.